Hi everybody, I'm Julie Kerr, writer and director of the romantic comedy Geek Loves Punk, and I just wanted to do a book review of a book called Mindset, The New Psychology of Success, How We Can Learn to Fulfill Our Potential by Carol S. Dweck, Ph.D. So really smart lady. Okay, oh, and I wanted to give a shout out to my sister Jessica. Hi Jessica, because she's the one who actually suggested this book to me, and I read it about 5 years ago. I still own it because I can still turn back to it when I need to, but also just looking at it makes me happy, and it encourages me to keep working hard and following my dreams. So if you're needing some very well researched, right? She has a PhD, so she's a smart lady. But if you want some very well-researched optimism based on science, then my friend, this is the book for you. Okay, so now I'm going to give you, also, she has a TED Talk that's absolutely fantastic, where she says the phrase, "not yet." And what that TED Talk is about is, and I'll link below, but it's basically like if you have goals in life, or if you're just if you're taking like a math class or something, and your goal is just to really get this right kind of math or whatever, what she says is to use the phrase "not yet," and what that means is, so if I'm trying to figure out a certain math equation, I just haven't figured out the math equation yet. Love it. For me personally, I'm happily single, but I haven't met the one yet. See, saying "not yet," do you see how, I don't know, for me, saying "not yet" just makes me feel good. So, and since we're now in the middle of a pandemic with the coronavirus, well, we haven't found a vaccine yet. And I love that phrase, "not yet." We're going to get there. We're going to find a vaccine, and then, life can go back to a little bit normal. And having said that, anyone on the front lines is in my prayers. I have friends who work at grocery stores, so anyone on the front lines of COVID-19 are in my prayers, and anyone who has it is definitely in my prayers. But yeah, right now, since things are uncertain and it's tough, and I feel like a lot of people I know, there's this underlining of sadness, right? Which totally makes sense. Here's some scientific optimism. So anyway, her TED Talk, where she says "not yet," it's absolutely amazing. I've watched it a couple of times, and it just makes me feel good and pushes me to keep following my dreams. So I totally recommend the TED Talk, and I totally recommend this really awesome book. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about 3 reasons why I like this book and why I think it's awesome, and I totally encourage you to read it. Oh, by the way, I'm just doing this video out of the kindness of my heart, so if you get the book, I'm not sponsored. I don't get any money or anything like that. I'm just encouraging you to read this book, so you can find some optimism in your life, and for you to get some motivation to go after the things you want in your life, to follow your dreams, and just for you to know that science is going to show that you're capable of you're capable of making your dreams come true. Okay, so there's a caveat to that, though. The caveat is it's going to take a lot of work. I'm not afraid of a hard day's work. I hope you're not either. But okay, but some people are, and nothing but love for them, But okay, so the 3 reasons why I really like this book. Reason number 1 is she talks about a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset. And it's funny because I was going through this book for this video because I read it a long time ago, and I've been using this growth mindset ever since I read this, and I'd sort of forgotten where I'd found it in the first place, which is here in this awesome book. But what I'm going to do is I think there's copyright stuff where you can't read from a book, but I'm just going to read 2 sentences from this book. basically explaining what a fixed mindset is. Okay, fixed mindset, believing that your qualities are carved in stone. The fixed mindset creates an urgency to prove yourself over and over. Fixed mindset means, and I don't agree with this, and neither does she. Fixed mindset means you were born dumb, not true. You were born not awesome, not true. Fixed mindset means you can't change. Well, it's just not true, and she shows case after case of people who used a growth mindset and had a very strong work ethic to make things happen for themselves. So the second thing is the growth mindset. This growth mindset is based on the belief that your basic qualities are things you can cultivate through your efforts. So growth mindset means, for me, I'm a filmmaker and I want to like make it as a filmmaker. So the idea is, if I work really hard, if I've been studying marketing, if I do the marketing thing, then things are going to pan out for me. Also, I have faith, because that's me, but I just have faith that things are going to work out for me. And I have faith that things are going to work out for you, viewer, if you follow the growth mindset. Okay, so growth mindset means the sky's the limit if you're willing to work hard. Okay, so yeah, my favorite thing about this book is it encourages a growth mindset. Growth mindset, the sky's the limit. Okay, so the second thing I really like about this movie, I'm sorry, movies, I love movies, but I also like books. Okay, the second thing I really like about this book is, checking my notes. Oh, this book is optimistic and practical at the same time. So what that means is, let's say I wanted to be the greatest tennis player in the world. I mean, I don't. I've played tennis once. I enjoyed it, but okay, but I'm using an example. So let's say I'm right now, my skill level as a tennis player is not so much. But the way it would work with what a growth mindset means is, so I'm going to have this goal, this optimistic goal. I'm going to be the most amazing tennis player ever. Okay, so that's my optimistic goal. Now here comes the practicality. So ideally I can find a coach, somebody who's really good at playing tennis and really good at teaching tennis. So I'm going to engage the coach, and the coach is going to teach me, hey, when you're swinging the racket, do it like this. I'm so sorry for any pro tennis players. I know little to nothing about it. Or they're going to say, hey, when you're running back and forth, run more like this or that. But they're going to coach me on how it works. And I'm going to be on the tennis court like every day, perfecting my tennis skills. And then with enough hard work, with the right coach, I can be a really great tennis player. So not as good as Serena Williams, because she's awesome, but my understanding is, you know, she has been playing tennis since she was 8, I think. So talk about a work ethic. Don't quote me on that, but I believe she's been doing it for a really long time. So she now, granted, there's some genius there because she's a genius tennis player, but there's also a lot of hard work and a good work ethic. In my understanding, she has a very supportive father, based on an interview I saw. So, but anyway, that's a good example of with a good work ethic, with the right coach, and with an optimistic growth mindset, I can be a great tennis player, or you can be a great tennis player, whatever your thing is. Yeah. So that's the second reason I really like this book. And the third thing I really like about this book is that it champions hard work. Don't get me wrong, I have my days where I'm just like sitting there and like I've had my lazy days for sure. However, I really like the idea of a good hard work ethic, and I do think if you're gonna follow your dreams or whatever your thing is, I used to work for a woman who was in law school and she was blind, so I would read for her, and the work ethic you had to put in to be a lawyer, I was like, holy crap. When I worked with her, I had the schedule of a law student, and it was bonkers. But the work ethic she had to go into, the work ethic she had to employ just to be a lawyer was actually very admirable, in my opinion. She had to learn like every law like ever. Okay, so there's a lot of laws. Okay, so anyway, it champions hard work, and so if you want to follow your dreams, if you want to do your side hustle or whatever your thing is, you're gonna have to work hard, and you can schedule in fun times. And I actually put in my schedule, you know, yes, I'm definitely a nerd, but I put in my schedule, have fun at least once or twice a week, definitely every day, a time where I can chill a little bit. But a strong work ethic, that's how you're gonna make your dreams come true. And then she starts talking about, she starts giving examples. So she talks about Mozart, the classical composer, how Mozart, he wasn't born a genius. He studied classical music. He worked really hard at it. And in the book, she says it took him like 10 years to create something where he became Mozart, right? Okay, I find that encouraging. Thomas Edison, he used to be just a dude. Just a dude who liked science, but then he worked and worked and worked. And not just him. He had like a group of scientists. They all worked together, and they worked and worked and worked and worked. And then he discovered the light bulb. I think electricity. He almost discovered the first video camera-ish or film-ish. There's like a competition. But anyway, he discovered like a lot of stuff. But it was through a really hard work ethic. And finally, the other example she shows is Michael Jordan, one of the greatest, well, actually the greatest basketball player of all time. That it's a famous story that he didn't make. When he tried out for basketball in high school, he didn't make the cut. He got turned down by the first two teams. When he went pro, he got turned down by the first two teams who could have recruited him in the NBA. And so, because at that point he was, you know, Michael Jordan, like cool basketball player. He didn't become Michael Jordan, the genius. Later on, but you can read the book and find out more. But it was quite inspiring that once upon a time Michael Jordan was a dude, and then through a strong work ethic, for being the work ethic of being on the basketball court like every day, working really hard on it, working hard on the stuff he was good at, working hard on the stuff he wasn't good at, like perfecting everything. That's how he became like the genius, the greatest basketball player of all time. There's a work ethic there. And what that means, what I like about that is, it means for you and me, it's like my goal isn't necessarily to be a genius. That's kind of a funny goal. But my goal is definitely, ideally, I do have ambition when it comes to filmmaking. So it's okay if you or me were starting off as just like people. And deep down inside, I'll always be a person. But with enough work ethic, with the right coaches, or for me, the right mentors I've had as far as filmmaking goes, things are going to pan out and be just fine for all of us. So I highly recommend that book. And one last thing I want to say about it is, it talks about actions, talking constructive criticism, like if you get a really good coach or a really good mentor. I actually prefer the word feedback. But if you get a really good mentor who can give you really good feedback on how to improve, they're not like crapping on you. But she talks about when you are getting good feedback, feedback isn't, so let's say, example she uses, let's say I spill a cup of juice at lunch. Bad feedback is, oh, you clumsy idiot. That's terrible, terrible feedback. There's a funny Saturday Night Live sketch where Will Ferrell is like yelling at his kid. The only reason it's funny is because it's so inappropriate and horrible, and parents should never talk to their kids like that ever. That's the humor of it. He's playing a jerk. I think he's actually pretty delightful in real life, I've heard. But anyway, in the sketch it's funny because he's just being a complete jerk. But okay, so bad feedback, you're a clumsy idiot, that's bad feedback. And that doesn't even fix the situation if I spill some juice. So let's say I spill some juice. The real thing is, whoops. The better thing to say is, I spilled juice. Okay. Whoops, I spilled the juice. Now I'm going to clean it up. And next time I'll be a little more careful when I'm reaching for the mashed potatoes. Something like that. That's more, what you're doing is, you're not criticizing the person, you're providing feedback on the process. And if you provide feedback on the process, that's how the process improves, right? So if I'm being coached on tennis and someone says, "You idiot, you did that wrong," I'm not learning anything. But if my coach says, "Oh, actually, when you're swinging the racket, you should do it more like this," that's helping the process. And by providing feedback on the process, that's how I become a better tennis player, or you become a better whatever you want to be awesome at. So, yes, I highly recommend that book. It's called Mindset by Carol S. Dweck. It's a great book, and I don't know, it's scientific optimism, and I love it. And it's all about us regular people with a good work ethic, with faith in whatever you want to have faith in, us just knowing everything's going to be okay and everything's going to turn out awesome. And I do believe in that because I'm an optimist, and so is Carol Dweck, Ph.D. Okay, I got a really smart lady who's agreeing with my optimism, so awesome. Okay, I totally recommend this book. Okay, so, and the last thing I want to say is, hang in there. It's tough times right now, but just understand, yes, we haven't found a vaccine for the coronavirus. We just haven't found a vaccine yet. Yes, life sucks right now, but life will get better. So just, I don't know, stay awesome, stay great, read that book, and thanks so much for watching this video. And if you're going through a tough time, don't worry. You know, your life isn't super awesome yet. It could be super awesome tomorrow. It could be super awesome any day now. Any day now, your life's going to be super awesome, whatever you're going through. So just remember, if you're having a tough day, or if you're not great at something, well, you're just not great at it yet. You're going to get there. You're going to make it. We're all going to make it together. Okay. Also, I'm wearing like a Black Widow shirt. It's kind of weird. She's from the comic books. Okay, whatever. Alright, so yes, read the book, Mindset, The New Psychology of Success by Carol S. Dweck, Ph.D. Alright, thanks so much. I hope you have a great day, or great night, and thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Hi everybody! Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you loved it. I hope you had a great time. If you absolutely loved the video, subscribe to my channel and click the like button and click the bell button and just go bananas, and you can enjoy more awesome videos that I made for you. Okay, now also, if you'd like to experience a really funny, awesome, amazing romantic comedy that's 90 minutes and that makes you like think thoughts and stuff, then mosey on over to my website. The link is down below this video. It's www.juliekerrstudios.com, and that's where you can exclusively experience the awesome, the amazing, the fantastic, the funny romantic comedy that I directed called Geek Loves Punk. Also, if you would like to join my email list, that would be super awesome. If you join my email list, you immediately get free access to a PDF worksheet that I created and designed, and you also get a video that helps you learn how to use that worksheet. So, I grew up in an abusive home as a child. As an adult, I'm doing great. I mean, look at me. Anyway, so what I designed was, I really got into personal development, and because I grew up in an abusive home, I used to deal with a lot of sadness. But now I'm doing quite well. So I created a PDF that gives you the 5 daily tips, 5 daily habits that I do every day to feel good every day, to feel love, joy, and kindness every day. So if you join my email list, you immediately get access to the PDF, the Love, Joy, and Kindness PDF, and the video that accompanies with it, that shows you how to use all the habits in the worksheet. So if you join my email list, you can go to my website to join my email list, or see the link below on how to join my email list. And finally, if you'd like to leave a comment below or ask me any questions you might have about filmmaking, personal development, anything in the world, my favorite color, whatever interests you, I'd be happy to answer any questions or comments you have below. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're having the best day, night, week, year ever, and you're awesome. Be good to yourself, be kind to yourself, and be your own best friend. Okay, love y'all, and talk to you later. God bless.